Hey, so I'm on the road, so to speak, and uh, I'd like to really interact with more shareholders. Pardon me. And to that end, if you are interested in potentially being a part of a video where perhaps, or even if it's just audio, where we might have an opportunity to speak a bit, and maybe you could just share a little bit about, what part of the world you're in, how you first found out about Stronghold Digital Mining, and kind of like what attracted you to this company. I think that could be really interesting. In fact, what really kind of came to my mind is, wouldn't it be amazing to do like a world tour? Now, I'm not in a position to hop on a plane and literally like circumnavigate the globe, but we can do something like this virtually. I know there are certainly quite a number of Stronghold Digital Mining shareholders here in North America. From what I've seen on Twitter, there seems to be some interest in Europe as well. So I think it could just kind of be interesting to humanize who we are as co-owners of this business. I think the more we are able to demonstrate that this company is owned by, it's not just, sometimes businesses can seem like these very opaque, somewhat almost like unhuman entities, right? And so I think it could just be useful to humanize who we are as shareholders, as well as to really kind of create perhaps a bit more of almost like a brand identity as shareholders. Like I would love it if Stronghold Digital Mining, as a company, had the most, dare I say, fanatical co-owners, right, in the industry. Shareholders who were absolutely committed to the mission, absolutely committed to seeing this company reach its full potential, because that's really how we're going to measure our success. Yeah, there are some financial metrics that matter, of course, but true success, real success, is going to be measured based on where we are right now as a company and where we know we have the potential to be, and then closing that gap. To me, that's going to be that's the interesting part of this journey. And as shareholders, we're going through our own journey. Some of us may have been shareholders now for more than a year, and it certainly has been a challenging journey to some extent, right? The share price has not performed the way that I think a lot of us who are long would have liked to have seen it perform. But these are the conversations I'd love to have, and I think I think it could be useful for other shareholders to see that, hey, look, we're we're a community here. We're not just these individual units spread out throughout the globe, but we're somewhat of a cohesive group of like real humans who are involved with a really amazing, great company. And yeah, we're in a fight here. We're in a fight because there are those who truly do believe that we're going to go to zero. And then there are those of us who don't believe that. And we're going to see how this story ends. But we ultimately have the opportunity to create the story that we live on a day-to-day basis. And I really would like for you to be part of that story. And so I'll have to figure this out in a bit more detail, but let that maybe start being something that you consider. Like, hey, would I be interested in maybe sharing a little bit about myself, where I'm from, how I found out about Stronghold Digital Mining, stuff like that. It doesn't have to be that personal or ultra detailed. Don't need to know how many shares you own or anything like that. But I think it could be really cool to put a face to this community of shareholders, and to tell a little bit of our story and how we got involved with this company. So, okay, that's just a thought. Hope you have a great rest of the day or evening, depending on your time zone. And I will more than likely have something else to share sometime soon.